Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Axel Witsel can be a real dominating presence on his day, Peter. His sense of positioning and anticipation is the perfect complement to his menacing frame, also known for being a very clean tackler. What's not to like about it?
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Brian Hill does really well to win the ball there. Nicely intercepted.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Brian Hill. Lovely bit of skill. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. He's got his reins wrong there. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lamar. Witsel. Witsel shifted upfield. Ardeguler, and he's managed to get free. Well blocked, and back out it comes. Out of play for a throw. He has found the way through. Rudiger attempts a clearance. Valverde. Vinicius Junior, and here's Mbappe. Oh, that's a Valverde! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Has been cut short. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Lamar. Brian Hill. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. For a goal kick. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold charging forward down that flank. Lint is there, and he can get that clear. And played it back.
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Valverde demonstrated great strength there, but he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. I think it's just top play.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Witsel aim forwards. Alexander-Arnold. Howson. Rudiger. Chouameni. Gets a good foot in there. Van der Beek has given away a free kick. It's Camavinga. He's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's been taken short. And it's played in. And that has been cleared. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. That is lovely. Lamar did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's a nice ball. That's the keeper's ball. Howson. Rudiger. Valverde. Tchouameni. Howson. Camavinga. Howson, gently done. But he's managed to gift it back. Lobbed in behind. Defending of the desperate variety. Camavinga. Valverde. Rudiger. Howson. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's gone for it! Oh, it's a stunning goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And this is getting better and better. Oh, that is a bit special. So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And here's Stuani. Brian Hill, that's a delicate pass. Ball's gone out of play. Sigankov, and he's gone backward here. Flings it across, climbs up big! It's in! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Valverde. Clipped into space. Lint clears it away and reclaimed it in a trice. Vinicius Junior. Lovely feet. And here's Camavinga. Big chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Moved on forwards. Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Valverde. Valverde. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Cuts out the pass. Camavinga, and it's played forward. Rudiger cuts it out. Camavinga, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's Duarte! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Sigankov goes short. Now here's the delivery. Howson getting this one clear. That's tidy. Cross goes in there. Howson attempts a clearance. That has been knocked clear. Moved on forwards. Goulart, and he's certainly onside here. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now it's Stuani. Hill. Strong running down that left flank. Chance! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And here's Stuani. Valverde shifted upfield. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And it's Lamar. And here's Stuani. Brian Hill. Hill puts them all in. Muscular approach does pay off here. Now, what about a counter-attack? Out to the right. Now it's Goulart. No, that's not going to find its target. Alexander-Arnold. He's in! Vinicius Junior! It's anyone's ball now. And it's Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. He's dealt with that well. And here's Mbappe. Great chance! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Mbappe simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance for me.
So what can they make of this? Sigankov, who does have an assist to his name. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Sigankov with the short one. Hangs in across. And it's hoisted clear. Van der Beek. Showing good feet. Great defending, strong and determined. Takes a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Alexander-Arnold, aim forwards. And he shoots! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Goulart really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Witsel. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well measured. Arda Goulart. That has been knocked clear. And here's Vinicius. And the finish! And he's there to clear it.
Really looking to do something that's simple here, Peter, but it has to be effective.
How exactly can they do that?
Well, they're tucking their fullbacks into midfield to enable their more talented personnel to push forward.
Lamar. Hill. Howson gets good distance on it. And they've got a throw. Oh, nice touch. That's really well manoeuvred. Goulart forwards and with intent. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Proves too strong. Hill. Brian Hill. Oh, it's played into the area. Looking for a decent ball in. Crossed in again. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Valverde does have his name on the score sheet, of course. That's a good run down the left. And here's Vinicius Junior. And that's a danger. Real chance! much defending, but that'll do. Well timed, excellent interception. Does really well to win the ball there. Camavinga. Great ball if he can get there. And it's Camavinga. Camavinga with the cross. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Valverde wins the duel this time. Mbappe! Just a whisker away. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That's really well manoeuvred. Sigankov chips it through. Rudiger. Carlson. Camavinga. Witsel. Blint. Witsel. Moved on forwards. And that is out of play. That'll be the final action of the first half. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, it's that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you're just back from your... Sigankov is fouled. Rudiger gets it away. Van der Beek. Van der Beek. Now it's Van der Beek. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe. Now he's got space here. Valverde. Chance! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
And that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Well read, nice interception. Alexander-Arnold, gently done. And now the breakaway. Brian Hill. Stuani. He's cut it out. Valverde. Van der Beek. Searching passes played there. Camavinga. Rudiger. Howson. Camavinga. And it's played forward. Van der Beek. That's a nicely weighted pass. And that's been won straight back. And it's Lamar. Oh, shooting chance! And for a moment, time stood still. They've played it short. Tries to cross. Camavinga is there and he can get that clear. And he's found a way past. Traoré. Alexander-Arnold. Goulet. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Ball comes in. It's a throw-in. Out of play for a goal kick. Now that's well seen too. Alexander-Arnold. Traoré. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. And here's Goulet. It's a mighty effort! No mistake! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Valverde. Mbappe! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Sagankov, now he's off and running. Now it's Stuani. That has found him in acres of space. Alexander-Arnold tries to clear. Ball is over the line. That's a throw. Just about up to the hour now. Camavinga. Traoré. Valverde shifted upfield. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And a chance! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Simplicity itself.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And now he has two. So now the difference is 3.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Stuani, looking here to chip it through. Oh, sweet feet. And it's hoisted clear. Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here.
Vinicius Junior, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, nice one too, very nice. And he's there to clear it. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Lamar. Oh, that's neat. Lamar stood his ground strongly. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
That's a throw. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Blint. Lamar. Blint aim forwards. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Howson gets rid without sophistication. Lamar. This is gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. He's gone for the shot. Valverde herring after the ball here. Van der Beek. Nice physical challenge. Chouameni. And there's green grass ahead of him. Mbappe. He limped with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Witzel tries to clear. Lint gets it clear. Alexander-Arnold carries the ball down the right. And it's Arda Güler. And that is a truly outstanding save.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Howson. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Howson. And here's Stuani. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Caresses it through. Chouameni. Valverde. Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. That's an excellent interception. You can run onto that. Mbappe could try cutting inside here. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's Chouameni. Get a throw in. A couple of changes then in quick succession. Chouameni. Valverde. Good take. Vinicius Junior! Performance. They are in complete charge. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And it's played forward. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Chance, surely! Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Camavinga. Rudiger, and it's Arda Güler, and here's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. That looks a good ball through. Just the goal. Can he finish? It's out for a goal kick. Here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Plenty waiting in the middle. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And he's going to have his name taken. That has been knocked clear. Shoots! drifted away. Now it's Stuani. And he's on his way! Oh, it's come loose. That's really well manoeuvred. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Blint. Has a look and plays it forward. Brilliantly cut out. Valverde. Goulet. And here's Mbappe. Moved on forwards. Stuani. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And he's picked out the run. Mbappe finds himself offside. There's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Tramini. Howson. Camavinga. 5 minutes left on the clock. And it's Stuani. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Sigankov out of it back and can go again. Rudiger forwards and with intent. Goulet. Mbappe. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Lamar. Spread out to the left. Clears it away. Vinicius Junior. Shinji calmly anticipates. Lamar. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Howson. He's found a way through. Nahi. And here's Stuani. And it's played forward. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Unahi does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Stuani. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Camavinga. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Now it's Mbappe. Danger averted for now. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And it's Valverde. Unahi wins the duel this time. So that's it. Really up for it. Well, we're on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Axel Witsel, is a real midfield gem. A very understated player who adds a real spine to that midfield. And he must be one of the hardest players to try and play around, I would think.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. That is a little undercooked. Alexander-Arnold, and the keeper's got it again. Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. Goulet. And here's Mbappe. Played out to the right. And here's Goulet. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now, what about this cross? That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Link tries to clear. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Gets it away. Mbappe. Mbappe! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Van der Beek. That has been knocked clear. And here's Stuani. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Going for goal! He's on it, can he get away? Oh, that is asking for trouble. Climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Mbappe! Lamar do have a chance to counter here. Out to the right. Oh, sweet feet. Hill. Brian Hill is fouled. There could be trouble here. And for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's gone for goal! Tramini clears it away. Brian Hill, and he's gone backward here. Cleared away. Van der Beek. Rudiger can get it clear. Howson. Caresses it through. Vinicius Junior, lovely ball, there's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Goulet plays it short. Now the delivery. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And it's played forward. He's shifting through the gears here. Brian Hill providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Wins the duel this time. Sigankov done delicately. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Arda Güler. Camavinga. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Stuani. So, what can they make of this?
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe, oh, good spread. Arda Güler. Now it's Güler. That's deflected behind for a corner. Güler goes short. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Valverde. Camavinga. Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold. And it's hoisted clear. Can he deliver? Here comes another cross. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Arda Güler. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Güler with the short one. That is lovely. Plenty waiting in the middle.
Camavinga really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Stuani. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Chouameni forwards and with intent. Mbappe played out towards the right wing. Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Van der Beek. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Camavinga. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Valverde. Camavinga. Rudiger. Valverde. Howson. Camavinga. And it's Arda Güler. That has been cut short. Moved on forwards. Looking here to chip it through. Valverde. really well manoeuvred. Oh, super find.
And the shot! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Searching pass he's played there. Camavinga. Valverde. Witsel. Brian Hill. Strong running down that left flank. Hill. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tchouaméni, oh, good spread. Hill. Right, could be danger here. Time to deliver. Oh, that's neat. Cleared without complication. He is just caressing the ball. Lamar. Valverde shifted upfield. Played out to the right. Arda Güler. That's a dangerous ball. Chance! Linked aim forwards. Witsel. Blint. Witsel, good-looking ball. Defending was strong and firm. Rudiger. Valverde. Tchouaméni out to the right. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Livakovic, on ball by the goalkeeper.
Really looking to do something that's simple here, Peter, but it has to be effective.
How exactly can they do that?
Well, they're tucking their fullbacks into midfield to enable their more talented personnel to push forward.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rudiger. Lamar. Brian Hill has it in a wide position. Brian Hill has got himself a free kick. Howson is there, and he can get that clear. Mbappe on 2 now and looking for 3. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Valverde was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's managed to get free. Chance to deliver. He's dealt with that. Brian Hill! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Witzel, he's gone direct here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Vinicius Junior. Ooh, delicate chip through. Clears it away. Brian Hill does really well to win the ball there. And the shot! And he's there to get it away. He decides to cross it. Link can get it clear. Deftly away. Van der Beek concedes a free kick for that. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Got 5 minutes till half-time. Played out to the right. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. It's Lamar. And here's the chance to counter. Now that's well seen too. Valverde, and it's lofted through here. No, it's not getting there. Brian Hill. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Van der Beek. Brian Hill. He can get that clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Valverde calmly anticipates.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Alexander-Arnold. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Goulet. Cleared away. Now it's Stuani. He is through here. And the finish! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. We can review the first half.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to...
Here we go again. muscular approach does pay off here. Camavinga. Valverde. Van de Beek. Witsel. Lamar. Now it's Stuani. Now it's Lamar. Alexander-Arnold, gently down. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good spread. That looks a cracking ball. And here's Goulart. Goulart's cross. And that has been cleared. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Witsel can get it clear. That's tidy. And here's Valverde. And it's Camavinga. Stuani are looking to break at pace. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Here's Goulart. There are a few waiting for it. In again.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Mbappe! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Oh, they could be caught out here. Great challenge, time to perfection. And here's Mbappe. Goulart. Witsel. Tchouaméni. Some resolute defending there. Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
Been taken short, played into the middle, that has been knocked clear, back in once more, Lint gets it away.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Howson. Tchouaméni, and it's Camavinga. Proves too strong. Howson. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Witsel moved on forwards. Stuani spread out to the left. it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. And here's Goulet. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Alexander. Decent chance! Oh, that is rather wayward. He's got away. It's a threatening ball. Lamar did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Brian Hill! He has done it! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! So, what's your view on that goal then?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Howson.
Look at the way that back line is coming under serious pressure. High pressing that's being applied with real pace too.
Yeah, they look like they really want it.
Yeah, keep the ball hemmed in here while looking for anything they can pounce on, and that's what they want to do.
Vinicius Junior looking to get on the end of this. Nice physical challenge. Rudiger. And it's played forward. Lint gets across to intercept that. Van der Beek. Gankov in acres of space out wide.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Dinks one through. Witzel cuts it out. And he's there to clear it. Van der Beek. Chance here to counter. Moved on forwards. That is a great pick out. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Alexander-Arnold plays it in. So who's he picking out? Looking for a decent ball in. Mbappe! And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Mbappe gets flagged offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Blint. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
And he shoots! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Van der Beek. Van der Beek forwards and with intent. And it's Lamar. Valverde tries to dink it through. And here's Stuani. That's really well manoeuvred. And the counter is on. Goulet. Aim forwards. Chouameni. Mbappe. It's run loose here. Witzel cuts out the pass. Blint. Up towards the front line. Stuani looks to get on the end of this. Rudiger. Howson. Chouameni shifted upfield. And it's Arda Güler. Alexander-Arnold. Very nicely done. And here's Güler. Cross goes in there. And that has been cleared. It's gone for a throw-in. Rudiger. Howson. Camavinga. Howson, gently done. Stuani. Stuani played out towards the right wing. Sigankov. Now here's the delivery.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Alexander-Arnold. That's an imaginative pass.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Hill.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Rudiger. Moved on forwards. Alexander-Arnold is onto it in a flash. That looks a good ball through. Rudiger tries to clear. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Oh, clearance is short. Van der Beek. He's had a shot! They've played it short. Hill puts them all in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Hill. Out to the left it goes. Lamar.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Valverde! Should have put that one away.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
So there's going to be another change here. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Witsel forwards and with intent, back into the middle. Turns and goes back. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Shot at goal! It's off target and by quite a way. Unahi. And it's played forward. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! A real chance and a real let-off.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
The changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Blint. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he cuts out the supply. Blint. I think we're just about done here. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Valverde. Camavinga. Howson, gently done. Vinicius Junior, over to the left. Lovely bit of skill. Vinicius Junior! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. And it's been taken short. Vinicius Junior goes for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Sigankov, he does have an assist to his name. And here's Mbappe. Moved on forwards. Gets the shot away! Same again, same outcome. There's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Blint. And it's played forward. Fran Garcia, he's the guilty party there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It's Lamar. It is now or never. Time is against them. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That was very necessary. That's a throw. Unahi. Blint. Lemar. Unahi. Well read, nice interception. Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Out to the left it goes. Fran Garcia going full tilt down the left. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It'll be a throw-in. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Blint. Lemar.
Well, Peter, Axel Witsel is certainly a man known for his robustness. A great filter in the midfield, but also a very key player with those quick transitions. His game is well suited to countering with his passing and, of course, that physicality he can add.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. And it's a corner. And it's Chouameni. It's Mbappe! Oh, the kick has done ever so well.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's been taken short. And that has been cleared. Succumbs to the pressure. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. Now big chance! Cleared without complication. Oh, that probably deserved better.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Brian Hill proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Played into space out wide. Oh, what a climb! Right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Back into the middle. Vinicius Junior cuts out the pass. Rudiger. Chouameni. And it's Arda Güler. And here's Mbappe. That's a fabulous ball. And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Vinicius Junior is offering a wry smile there.
Traumeri. Gets it away. Sigankov gets it clear. And it's Camavinga. Goes for a shot!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Oh, good spread. Spread out to the left. Muscular approach does pay off here. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Tries to get it clear. Looking for a corner. They've played it short. Van der Beek tries a shot! Camavinga. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And here's Stuani, out to the right, tries a great shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
That'll be a throw. Goulart has a look inside the box. That's tidy. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, that's neat. That has been knocked clear. Valverde! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Climbs up big! Just off target.
Chouameni was clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And It's played forward. He has found the way through. Brian Hill. Oh, it's played into the area. Valverde. Rudiger shifted upfield. Van der Beek. Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh, it's come to nothing. Forwards and with intent. Van der Beek. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Now then, the ball's come loose. Great run on the overlap here. Well, now here's a good battle by... Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
We really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Valverde. Played out to the right. Arda Güler. Moved on forwards. Lamar did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's run loose here. Witzel makes the interception. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Güler. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. Tries a deft little ball. It's gone for a throw-in. Güler, chance! Oh, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Van der Beek getting this one clear. Chance to shoot! Oh, well measured. This might spell danger. It's Stuani! He's got away with one there. Sigankov with the short one. Oh, shooting chance! Howson. Rudiger. Valverde. Rudiger. Valverde. Chouameni, Güler, Vinicius Junior, and here's Mbappe. Now it's Güler, Arda Güler. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Camavinga, Valverde, decent chance! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Cleared away. The referee's awarded a free kick. He's trying the shots. Glorious! He's got himself an absolute peach. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Aim forwards, nicely intercepted. And it's Camavinga. Tchouaméni, probing pass. Only partially clear. And that's been won straight back. Camavinga, gently done. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Goulet, played back in. Van der Beek. Stuani, searching pass, he's played there. Oh, Red, nice interception. Brian Hill is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That has been cut short. Oh, it's come loose. And that has put paid to that. Goulet. Van der Beek. That's really well manoeuvred. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Stuani really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rudiger. Rudiger shifted upfield. Camavinga, aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Charge, surely! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of the role there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation. And he was never going to miss that.
.3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's played forward. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Valverde. Howson. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Rudiger. Valverde. Tchouaméni. Rudiger. Valverde. Camavinga. Thinks one through. Well read. Really danger is averted. And here's Goulet. Valverde. Valverde! No mistake! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! really is so impressive.
Valverde, well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Great defending, strong and determined. Howson. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Referee's given a throw. Alexander-Arnold. Cross goes in there. Brilliantly cut out.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Howson. Rudiger. Chouameni. It's Camavinga, and here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, what a chance for a shot! It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now that's well seen too. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Oh, super find. Away. Alexander-Arnold forwards and with intent. Mbappe, and that could set him on his way. That's a brilliant interception. He's got away, and here's Stuani. Valverde. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Alexander-Arnold looks to the other side. Mbappe. And he's picked out the run. Vinicius Junior. So who's he picking out? Played it again. And the half-time whistle goes. Have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved. What I wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
We're already back up and running after half-time. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. The message, oh, no question, that's a foul. Carries far too far and out of play. Lamar does really well to win the ball there. Brian Hill. So what can they make of this? Oh, perfectly measured that. Stuani goes for the header! Camavinga, gently done. Van de Beek. Lamar. Witsel. Witsel chooses to go cross-field. Blint. Moved on forwards. And he shoots! Ruled out the best in the keeper.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Vinicius Junior is there and he can get that clear. Van de Beek. Can he finish? Oh, there was plenty on that.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Mbappe, and the finish! Really well taken goal. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Witsel. Blint. Over to the left. Brian Hill. Now he's off and running. Hill. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. And that's a throw. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Blint. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's found a way through. Witsel. And it's played forward. And it's Stuani. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Vinicius Junior. He's had a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the entrance. That
will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Lamar. Witsel. Lamar. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Witsel. Lamar. Witsel. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Chouameni
Are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior shifted up for Goulet! And here's Goulet. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Witsel with the clearance. Chouameni
Really don't seem to be so eager about their pressing just now.
well, certainly compared to what we saw from them earlier in the game.
Well, I suspect it's a case of searching for a more defensive balance now, Peter.
And here's Camavinga. That's very neat. Looks across and plays it in. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe has a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Divakovic sends that a long way. Played down the flank. It's a good foot in there. He's shifting through the gears here. Lovely bit of skill. Hill puts them all in. That's too far for anyone. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Camavinga. Howson. Camavinga. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. And he's on his way. And the shot. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And the shot. Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Witsel. Van der Beek. Out to the right. And it's a foul. Free kick's been given. clocks are ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Camavinga have it back and can go again. And here's Mbappe. Camavinga. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Out to the left it goes. He is just caressing the ball. Time to deliver. Chouameni. This looks promising. Mbappe has a shot!
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Can he get onto this? He's in a great position here. Oh, great chance! He's having a shot! And the ball's come loose here. And he's heaved it away. Played into the middle. Done delicately. Now it's a shot! Mbappe, real chance! Danger averted for now. Vinicius Junior. And it's Chouameni. Showing good feet. Now it's Camavinga. Chouameni. Applied! Oh, it's hit the post! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Throw it. And play for a throw. And he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Stuani demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Alexander-Arnold. Good take, and is he in? Valverde. Great challenge, time to perfection. Van de Beek. Hill. Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold, and the keeper's got it again. Courtois, long ball by the goalkeeper. And claimed it back swiftly. Hill. Ooh, a delicate chip through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that is out of play. Out towards the flank. That looks a good cross. And that's been well dealt with. Brian Hill. Plenty waiting in the middle. Now, what about this cross? He's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Van der Beek. Camavinga.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. And here's Vinicius Junior. Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. And here's Vinicius Junior. In by Vinicius Junior. Van der Beek. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Valverde, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Howson. Camavinga. And it's Garcia. Camavinga has created one goal already. There's the shot! Oh, denied at the last. Drops his gloves on it, nice and calm. Chouameni, Alexander-Arnold. Nice touch. And here's Stuani. It's Stuani! Just 5 minutes left. Rudiger. Chouameni. And it's played forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lamar, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Fran Garcia. Howson. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. He's beaten the last man. Witzel did just about enough to come out on top there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Might be dangerous. Takes a shot! Fran Garcia. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. Fran Garcia. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Witzel forwards and with intent. And he cuts out the supply. Aimed in towards the centre. Chouameni. And it's been played through. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. Keeper's got good distance on that. So that's it. It is all over. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win.